All right, we are going to show you just how to update your grade book for the course. There were some changes that we needed to make you aware of. So first, I wanted to show you my Blackboard site and give you a little walkthrough on how to use the rubric, and then we'll go through some of the changes that need to be made. First, you'll want to go down to the Grade Center option and hit Full Grade Center. From here, you should see all of your students on the left-hand side, and then the different areas where you can input grades. I've already inputted some, so you see some numbers there. A point to remember is whenever you create an assignment or a discussion board with a point value, it actually creates a column in the gradebook for you. And so, for example, the syllabus quiz had a 10-point total to it, so it has those points assigned to it. The student introduction post, because I did have the 10 points assigned to it, it also comes over as its own column. To use the rubric, you'll want to go to where the icon says Needs Grading and select the gray arrow for more options, and then click Grade User Activity. From here, it will show you all of the students' posts, including their initial post, which will most likely be at the bottom. So this student definitely went above and beyond the replies. To use the rubric, I would hit Discussion Posts over here on the right under Grade by Rubric and select what I would like to grade for the student and hit Save. Here I can also type some feedback for the student. So for Taylor, even just saying way to go, above and beyond. Anything you want to suggest, the student will see those comments, so it's kind of fun to be able to do that. Another thing to note in the Grade Center, if I go back to the Full Grade Center, is that you can actually organize your columns. So under Manage, if you select Column Organization, you can move the different assignments up if you would like them in a particular order. So this is something to keep in mind if you want your discussion posts in a certain order, anything like that. Right now I see my week 12 is way up there, but my week 11 is down here, so I might move that up. Definitely up to you and how you'd like to move that. You will see that I had added some extras, and so I'm actually going to go out of my website or my site right now and go to the sandbox to show you how to delete the columns I had added by mistake. You should catch these if you've combed through it. You're probably like, what is this extra stuff? But I want to make sure and show you. So when you're in your Grade Center, you'll most likely see this column that says Week 2 Discussion. This is a column I created, not understanding that points were connected to it. And so if you select it and hit Delete Column, that will delete it for you. And it'll just have the column tied to the discussion board. Another thing to double check if you want to use the rubrics is your discussion board. So if you click on discussion board, there's a couple of settings that you'll just want to make sure are updated, particularly in letting the students see the rubric if you're using rubrics. And so for this, let's go to the financial literacy one. If I hit edit, I see that the points possible is not listed, so the rubric has not been added in this shell. So if you'd like to use the rubric, make sure to add the point total and select Add Rubric. And I'm going to select the discussion post rubric. And then down here, and this is what might need to be edited throughout the rest of your site, but you'll want to make sure you show the rubric to your students. I mean, they don't need to see it either, but I think just with the nature of this class, we want it to be a learning opportunity. So just make sure that also says yes. And the rest of these you don't need to pay attention to. It's truly just making sure that that point total is associated with it so it creates a grade column. And then also, if you choose to use the rubric, to make sure it's added and that students can see it. When you're finished, you can hit submit at the bottom. Let myself or Kathy know if you have any questions. Thank you.